Welcome, everyone, to Hardin Local Weekly Podcast. I am Rachel Brantingham, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys today, as well as with the rest of the Hardin Local team. So we've got a packed show today with holiday events, local business news, and some delicious food reviews. But first, let's bring up our amazing co-host. I'd like to introduce you all. So Bill Taul, we've got creator of Hardin Local. Hi, Bill.
Hello.
We've got Scott Lucas, our co-host extraordinaire.
What's up, Rachel?
We've got Jon O'Brien, our events guru.
How's it going?
And Nate Bryan, our business news expert.
Hey.
And some of my favorites, Britton and Michelle, who always bring us the most amazing food. So our experienced eaters. And of course, I am Rachel Brantingham. I'm all things real estate. So today we've got so much happening. Jon's going to run down the weekly events. Then he and Nate are going to guide us through this week's holiday event guide through Christmas. And Nate's got business updates for us. Phil has a special business feature, and Britton and Michelle, they visited Duff's Famous Wings, and I can't wait to hear about that one. So before we dive in, we have some exciting news. So Hardin Local is now available on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. So if you enjoy listening or watching podcasts on those platforms, please follow us. And if you don't, but you have a friend or family member who does, please invite them to follow us. You can find all the links at hardinlocal.com, and that's where you'll find our full link tree with all our social channels. Follow us on LinkedIn and subscribe to our YouTube channel so you never miss an episode. If you're watching on Facebook, make sure you hit the follow button right now, and please drop your comments, questions, events, or business news in the chat. We love hearing from you, and we'll try to respond to as many as we can before we wrap up. We even pause occasionally and bring you up on the screen and try to address your comments in real time. So share this stream with your friends, family, and neighbors, or anyone you know who loves Hardin County as much as we do. So, all right. I also want to highlight something exciting coming up in January. So Young Professionals Network and Hardin Local are partnering for Insights and Impacts 2026 at Tequila House on January 14th. This is going to be a fantastic event. I actually get to MC the event, and so I'm super excited. Phil, were you going to share? I know last week you mentioned that there was a major donor and there was some matching going on. Would you want to share a little bit more about that?
Yes. We are excited that we have a donor that Dustin, president of YPN, drummed up, who is going to be matching every dollar, raise up to $10,000.
That's amazing.
It's huge for the community. So, we're going to try to raise $20,000 that night, January 14th at the Insights and Impacts 2026. And you'll be able to buy tickets, and I'll put the link on hardinlocal.com. The tickets are $25 a piece. We're also looking for anybody that wants to donate to the silent auction, which will be benefiting the Project Give Back Scholarship from Central Kentucky Community Foundation. And so tickets will be available. If you're interested in donating to the silent auction, please contact Jana Givens at 270-304-8843 or Dustin at 863-288-5871.
Awesome. Well, that's super exciting. That's a huge grant. So, hey, does anyone else have any special announcements before we jump in today?
Myself and several other people, Donato's, Little Charlie's, Aaron Kenda from our favorite E-Town group. Britton's been involved. We got so many businesses involved. But Saturday at North Hardin from 2 to 5 is a special community-wide free dinner. Spaghetti, pasta, sweets galore. So many small businesses have teamed up for that. We have special characters, Grinch, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, a gingerbread man, a minion, all for free. We'll have people taking pictures. Just show up. We're wanting to help as many people as we can. If you're just there for the pictures, that's fine. If you're just there for the lovely Italian food, that's fine too. You can find info on here. We've shared it before. We're also doing community tour drives. So we hope that Santa, Mrs. Claus tries to give every kid a toy if they need one. So we got a lot of stuff going on. Thank you so much to all of our volunteers and partners. We couldn't do it without you. We're running this with a shoestring budget. We've been able to pull a lot of strings. It's going to be at North Hardin, so plenty of parking there, plenty of space. We have access to the kitchen, all sorts of stuff. So 2 to 5 on Saturday. Please be there.
Perfect.
Hey,
Anybody
before you
else?
move, I wanted to, hey, Britt, I muted you guys, but could you mute yourselves? That way you don't get stuck on mute. There's some feedback going on there. I think with you too, Scott. So whenever you're not talking, just mute.
All right. Anybody else with anything they want to highlight before we head in? John, your faces are excellent. Like I have to not look at you. I'll laugh. Okay. All right. Well, I've got a fun icebreaker for everyone. So I'm expecting a little bit of controversy here. Make sure you drop your opinion in the comments. That way we can pull them up. But real tree or fake tree? Okay. So pick your side and be prepared to defend it. And since we're already arguing, what holiday food is completely overrated?
I think that I've always done a fake tree, but my fake tree is it's hurting a little. So I think me and Aiden are going to go get a real tree this weekend.
Oh, how fun. I go for fake. Oh, sorry. Didn't
You're good. Yeah, go for it.
Well, I go for fake only because growing up, we always got a real tree, but my dad would take us all out there and we'd sit in the cold for like 2 hours digging the roots out because he would always have to plant it after we had the holiday. So I go fake just because it's ease of use. Just throw that thing up.
It is a lot easier and also a lower fire hazard. Those trees will go up in flames if you don't water them. Keep them all watered up real nice.
Very true.
And
Nate,
also deviled eggs is my plain deviled eggs, just like basic plain deviled eggs, trash.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm a fake tree guy, although we enjoyed decorating the real tree for Terrace Deals group. That was fun. Get to put a lot of theming into that. Everybody did a great job. All 21 businesses involved were fantastic. Saw some really beautiful trees. The Home Alone tree was incredible. The North Pole Express was great. As far as overrated yams, I don't get it. Don't like the taste. Good thing they only come out during like Thanksgiving and Christmas because the other 11 months of the year they're just useless. So no.
I love it. I love it. Britt, Michelle, y'all are eaters. You should have an opinion on this.
As far as trees go, I got 2 words for you. Christmas vacation explains all you need to know why you go with an artificial tree. And then I think the thing that food-wise that I would say Christmas-wise is overrated. I'm gonna say that I love Christmas candy, but I hate divinity. I think it is completely overrated. But I'll tell you what Michelle's favorite Christmas candy is, and she will say that under no circumstances is it overrated, and that's peanut butter fudge.
Oh yeah,
yes,
I love peanut butter fudge.
Me
now,
too.
For me, overrated for me. I don't understand the deviled egg thing. I would not eat a deviled egg if it was the last piece of food on the planet. I'd rather starve. So everybody going nuts over deviled eggs absolutely repulses me, including you. Oh my gosh, it's just never. No, thank you.
She's in the non-egg camp anyway, but
I love it. So funny. Scott, you got an opinion before we move on?
Well, I like the fake tree just because it's easy to set up, dispose of, less mess. But I love me some deviled eggs. And, Cassie makes the best peanut butter fudge. So as far as me, fruitcake. I don't really care for fruitcake or brittle.
All right. Well,
one thing I'll say, one of the things that I have found that is essential, 2 things that will take your deviled egg game to the next level. Number 1 is a drop of your hot sauce of choice in the egg before you put your filling in. And number 2 is Wiggles. The hot sweet relish is an absolute must as a base.
So I don't like pimple cucumbers. So it's already trash. Start now.
There's no help for you then. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love it. The controversy. Okay, well, make sure, like I said, to drop your comments. We want to know what you would choose, what between real and fake, and what food item you would not need during the holidays. So quickly, we want to thank today's episode sponsor, TekTel. So TekTel is a local technology company right here in Elizabethtown that helps businesses run smoother and stay secure. They specialize in business phone systems, cybersecurity, and practical AI tools that reduce complexity and stress for growing companies. If you'd like to learn how TekTel can help your business, just comment TekTel on this video or visit hardinlocal.com for details on how to get in touch. And yes, you can also reach out to Phil directly since he's a partner at TekTel. So,
yes,
all right.
You can. Before we moved on, I wanted everybody to check out all our Christmas sweaters, right? Because I forgot to put that in the agenda.
Mine, I forgot to wear an ugly one.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I like John's.
I got. Yeah, I like John's too. I almost got the 5-star one. 5-star has an ugly sweater they sell. I don't know.
I saw that one. They didn't have my size.
Well, my kids walk around all Christmas long saying Merry Christmas, you filthy animal. So I need to get them both one.
Oh, yeah. It's a good one.
We also have PME's Cookies commenting saying my 15-year-old is just shocked. You all saying deviled eggs plate overrated. My 5, you kids go crazy over there. Ama's deviled eggs. She literally gasped. That's great. I love deviled eggs, so I don't think they're overrated.
I love them. I'm an addict. I could eat the whole plate. Oh, perfect, Michelle. I will eat all of yours. All right, guys. Well, let's dive into local events. So, Jon, we're in the heart of the holiday season. There's a ton going on. So why don't you fill us in a little bit on what's happening around Hardin County this week?
Sure can, yeah. So today we've got a couple things going on. The Flywheel Trivia League is happening over at Flywheel Brewing, and Joe's Game Night is popping off over at Hub House. And if your whole team at Hub House wears Christmas kind of garb, they will get extra 10 points.
I like yours, Nate.
Oh, yeah. Digging it. So if you want to get a little extra head start on everybody, wear some Christmas stuff that your whole team has to. Tomorrow, Wednesday, we got Boombox Bingo at Social Food Hall and the karaoke night at Hub House. So you can sing a little bit, have a little fun, and a beer. Thursday, we have Bingo night at Revival Vintage Spirits, the annual Flywheel Brewing Christmas Trivia. So if you didn't have enough trivia fun tonight, come back again on Thursday. It's just some more trivia at Flywheel Brewing. Also, we'll have karaoke here at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. Quizmas is out at Cosmic Golf. So again, trivia is all around. Ladies' Night is out at Impelzeri's. Stingo at Hub House. Early in the day, there's Kids Story and Craft Hour at Bird Whistle Books. And there's also the PBIS Valley Roundup School Day at Cecilia Valley. That's a little bull riding. So if you are into that and the kids like that, it's during the school day out there. Friday, the State Theater is playing a Christmas movie. It's White Christmas. It's one of my mom's favorites. She loves that one. It was always on the AMC channel back in the day. I remember her watching that one, really liking that one. She wouldn't let me watch A Christmas Story. She said that was the worst, but it's actually one of my favorite Christmas movies. What about you all? What's your all's favorite Christmas movie?
Oh, the Home Alone series every year.
Die Hard.
Die Hard.
Ernest Saves Christmas. I saw it on Hulu again the other day. It still holds up very well. It still makes me laugh. I still remember some of the lines. But Ernest Saves Christmas is a great one.
That is a great one too.
I think Home Alone 2 is probably my.
Ooh,
I think
okay.
Yeah, Home Alone 2 and Die Hard. That's great. The Ernest one is good too. It's hard to.
So Die Hard is always a controversial Christmas movie. Someone, I did something on Facebook where I posted about that, and someone commented that Rambo was also a Christmas movie because they showed him walking through the police station, and there is a Christmas tree set up in it. So I don't think that Rambo bridges the gap, but I do think.
So what do you think? What do you think makes Die Hard a Christmas movie, other than it happens around Christmas time?
Well, they're at a Christmas party. There's a gift exchange going on. They've shut down. It's on Christmas Eve. So, and he flies in for the Christmas party on Christmas Eve to surprise his wife. And then Hans and the boys show up. So I think that is a Christmas movie because, it checks all of the boxes as far as timing, setting, and all that stuff.
I give you that. I got a buddy, Steve Hackett, and he thinks his favorite, that he knows it's his favorite, Eyes Wide Shut. Because again, it's similar. It's during it's Christmas time. Christmas, like right before Christmas, a lot of Christmas decor is through that movie. That's his favorite Christmas movie, is Eyes Wide Shut.
Yeah, I do have another favorite Christmas movie that this one does not get a lot of play, but Gremlins is a great Christmas movie also.
That's also a great one. Yep. 100%. What about you, Scott?
A good Christmas movie.
Excellent. All right. So Friday, we also have Close Enough played at Bourbon Barrel Tavern. The Tipsy Elf is still going on at Social Food Hall. So if you want to get some of those fun, fancy little pretty Christmas drinks, they got that going on upstairs. It's 21 and up only in that area. So make sure that you don't bring the kiddos up there. And Saturday, big day. Got a lot going on. The Downtown Ugly Sweater Crawl. That's kind of why I wanted to have everybody wearing sweaters this today. It's like this sweater crawl is a fun time. Pretty much everybody downtown and surrounding areas, like Revival's involved, Flywheel, Hub House, Cavern Club, Impelzeri's, JR Neighbors, BBT, Hub House. Everybody's involved. So it's a fun little time. Get your picture taken at each one of the spots, posted on the social media of those places. and you'll get entered into win a prize. Also, the Santa appearance will be at the Cavern Club at JR Neighbors. So if you want to see Santa and let him know what you want, he will be there. The State Theater will be playing Elf. I didn't hear anybody say that was their favorite Christmas movie. That's a good one, too.
That's a good one.
It is.
I really
Probably
like
my favorite
Zoe
Christmas
Deschanel.
comedy. Yeah.
Okay,
probably.
yeah. I like Zoe Deschanel in that. She's amazing. She actually went on to do a couple Christmas albums with her group after that, which is really, really nice to listen to, which we'll listen to on next Monday at BBT.
I also like the Grinch, the one with Jim Carrey. That was good.
Definitely a good one. Sunday we have. Oh yeah.
But you said that you weren't allowed to watch A Christmas Story. How does that rank in your? Is that a favorite of yours?
It's one of my favorites. Yes. And all because of that one fudge. That's why I couldn't watch it. Yeah, my mom was very strict on things.
So we watch that every year on New Year's or on Christmas Eve on PBS. It plays a couple times through. Yeah, it has to loop.
24 hours.
One of the things that we had a chance to do really cool was we were in Cleveland one time and we went to the house is there.
Yeah.
And we got to do that whole museum experience, everything, and it was super neat.
It was neat.
Very
yeah,
cool.
It was neat.
Heck yeah. But the second one wasn't as good. I didn't think it was as good. I'm glad they kept the actor who played in the first one as the person, but it just didn't match up. But Sunday, after you've crawled through all the bars in downtown E-Town, there's a Sunday brunch at JR Neighbors and also a little yoga. Again, Phil,
Yeah.
come on now. If you're in town, we need to head over there.
If I'm in town, that's going to mean not yoga things.
But it's good to help kind of detox the next day. You know, you kind of just stretch out, get all the joints moving around.
True that.
That might
We'll
work
see.
after the ugly sweater bar crawl the
That's
night
right.
before.
That's right. Wear your onesie down there. You're already cozy and just go for it.
Don, are you going to that?
What, the yoga?
No, the ugly sweater bar crawl, but
I'll probably be bouncing around downtown this weekend.
How many?
I've got another sweater to wear, but this one's the one that I wear today.
Can I borrow that one? Because I really like that one.
You can borrow it.
How many years? I remember last year they had that event because I attended last year. Has this been more than 2 years in a row?
It has been, I think, 3 years now. Yep.
Okay, cool. Well, we went last year. It's such a fun event. If you weren't thinking about going, you need to go. If you were thinking about going, let this just reinforce. But all of those events sound super cool. I love the holiday season. So, all right. Anything else to add or are we moving on?
I think we're moving on. We got some
All
business news at some point, I think, right?
Well, I think we're going to slip in a quick housing market. So this is
that's
something
great. Yeah.
fun that I'm going to be adding to the Hardin Local podcast. So bringing you guys just a little bit of information on what's happening in Hardin County and the real estate industry. So that way our viewers can be a little bit more informed. So just so you know, the information I'm going to provide is basically the 9th through the 16th, and it's all from the Hardin Kentucky Association of Realtors MLS. So it's time for a little bit of Hardin County housing market update. I'm just going to give you a snapshot of some of the metrics that you want to be looking at. So this past week in Hardin County, we saw 51 new listings come to the market. 30 homes went under contract and 40 homes actually closed. Okay. Overall, the market is leaning more buyer focused, especially for homes that are priced above the market. Homes that are priced right, they're still getting plenty of attention. We're still seeing that momentum. The average home is selling in about 95 days right now. Guys, pay attention. I'm going to quiz you all on these facts, okay, in just a second. So average days on market is 95 days. Homes priced correctly are moving much faster than that, anywhere between 50 and 65 days, while homes priced above that market are sitting longer and often requiring major price adjustments. And so this will give you some understanding. Right now, homes are selling at about 80% of list price on average. So if you are looking to sell and there's a number that your realtor is recommending, going above that means you're probably looking at longer days on market. And in essence, you're going to end up at that 80% anyway. So you want to be very intentional about pricing and presentation from day one. Of course, keep in mind, this is countywide data. I just ran this on the Hardin County area. Individual neighborhoods and price ranges may differ. Okay. So, and a couple little things. We're sitting at about 9 months of inventory, which basically tells us that we're in a buyer's market. There's a lot of options for buyers to choose from. In this environment, home prices that are priced correctly and well presented are still selling, especially with the continued growth that we're seeing in the area. One important note for sellers is that, of course, there's always a seasonal slowdown tied to the holiday season. Not a lot of people want to be out shopping right now. They're focused on Christmas or they were focused on Thanksgiving previously. Those are very typical statistical seasons for the real estate market. That said, as I just told you guys, we're still seeing closings. We're still seeing things go pending. And that just speaks to the continued growth that we're seeing here in Hardin County. So for sellers, this market really rewards strong pricing, great presentation, and a clear strategy. Overpricing is getting corrected quickly, while homes that are positioned right from the start are the ones that are selling. So once again, this is why real estate is always local. If you want to understand what these numbers mean for you and your specific situation, that's where good advice makes all the difference. So speak to a local agent that can help guide you. All right. So now we're going to, hey, thanks. That was my first. So here we go.
We also have Jonathan George said, he said, I need a hat because I could pass for Elf on the Shelf. I guess I could see it. Thanks, Jonathan.
All right. Let's jump into our holiday event guide. So we just covered the local real estate market, but Jon and Nate have put together the holiday event guide for this week. Once again, I want to just give a quick shout out to TekTel. They're a local Elizabethtown technology company helping businesses with their phone systems, cybersecurity, and practical AI tools that make work easier. If you want to learn more, just comment TekTel below or visit hardinlocal.com. So with Christmas just days away, there's so much happening. Nate, would you mind to walk us through it?
Sure. We apologize if we didn't get them all. If you have one that we don't have, please add it in the comments. Contact us on this thread. Find us on Facebook. We will try to get added. Phil does have a PDF, I believe, of all these on hardinlocal.com. Thank you, Phil, for that.
I actually just linked it to your post. I didn't finish the guide, so. But there's a link there. Yeah,
that'll work. As of Tuesday, December 16th, nothing for today. Tomorrow, though, if you like pizza and you like Santa, you might as well combine them both because pizza and Santa are going to be happening out at Boomba's. That's over by Exit 94. Mulberry, if you've never been over there, great food, great pizza. It's a small regional chain. They will have Santa photos, games, and a full family night from 5 to 8 p.m. If you can't wrap your gifts for whatever, we got you covered. Empowered Life Gift Wrapping Fundraiser. That's in Project Learn Building in Elizabethtown from 3 to 7 p.m. They will gift wrap your stuff for a donation, and this does support a local nonprofit. They do a good job at the wrapping. Frankly, I just like gift cards and trash bags. It works wonders. But if you want to look nice for people to rip it up later, that always works too. John's already mentioned these. Flywheel Brewing's got its annual Christmas trivia going on. Down at Flywheel from 7 to 9. If you like more trivia, you go over to Cosmic Golf on the other side of town at 7. And we mentioned the Grinch. He will be in town Thursday, December 15th at Surpass Behavioral Health Systems from 5 to 7 p.m. Crafts and hot chocolate and the Grinch too. Friday, Jon already mentioned White Christmas is happening downtown. State Theater is always a great place to watch a movie. The Nutcracker, I've got several of my people I grew up with, their kids are in this. The Nutcracker's over at the Performing Arts Center in John Hardin, the PAC. That's at 7. The opening night of the Beloved Christmas Ballet, that's Friday night at 7. And one of the last days of the Holly Jolly Christmas experience is over at Rich Community Center. You do have to have a ticket. You get Santa photos, crafts, cocoa, and a festive shuttle ride through Christmas in the Park. There are lots of new Christmas in the Park ones this year. The Grinch one, especially. I forget which business did that one, but that one blew my mind. Jon, I'll let you take on Saturday because there's a lot of stuff on Saturday.
Yeah, we got Breakfast with the Grinch at Heartland Elementary, 7 to 11 a.m. Free breakfast with Santa Claus at Don Franklin Hardin County Ford in Radcliffe, 9 a.m. to noon. Free photos and treats, so bring your camera up there. Follow Maple Farm Christmas Market. Follow Maple Farm, 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's a hands-on holiday fun for kids and family. Cookie for Santa, it's cookie decorating class, Firefly Nutrition. Hands-on teaching you how to do it from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Merry and Bright Customer Appreciation Events at the Akasha Awareness, noon to 6 p.m. It's a little longer event, so you can do some of those earlier ones and still kind of hit that one if you want to. It's a relaxed holiday appreciation event for the customers. Free AL family children's Christmas party. American Legion Post, games, pizza, movies, Santa, Totally free for families. So come on down. It's from 3 to 8. Downtown Crawl, we already talked about. It's going to be a big one, guys. Come on out to it if you can. Santa is going to be at the historic downtown theater. Will be historic downtown. Will be at J.R. Davis again. Talked about that. Elf at the movie theater. Nutcracker is still going on. Another day performance, 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. performance at the PAC. Empowered Life gift wrapping fundraiser still going on, 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. So if you need that wrapped up, they'll take care of you. Donations, give them. You want to take Sunday?
I'll take Monday. You have Sunday.
You got Monday too. Goodness, so many things. Hands-on Christmas centerpiece workshop. So if you want to create those wonderful centerpieces that you can have to place that turkey right in the middle of, or ham, because that's another big one, right? For Christmas, turkey or ham. That's a big decider. Clubhouse is doing that. The Nutcracker, again, is going on, 3 p.m. Almost There Christmas, cantata, Tunnel Hill Baptist Church, powerful musical retelling of the Christmas story. Mama stocking swap. Wishing Well Nutrition. Moms get a rare night out and fun night swapping stockings. And a Santa at She & Co. She & Co. down here, their new location near downtown. Professional Santa photos by donation. So you can donate to get your picture taken.
Monday, I don't know if we've seen this one ever in this area before, but the iconic, original, and official Coca-Cola Bear will be at Cosmic Golf from 5 to 8 p.m. Free photos and holiday fun with the iconic Coca-Cola Bear. I did pose with them in Atlanta at the Coke Museum down there. I don't know what happened to my photo. I think we lost it on Facebook, but they're always a good time. I don't know if I've ever seen the Coke Bear down here, except maybe a parade. And Danny O'Brien, somebody's family member, is chiming in here and said the White Christmas showing at the State Theater Friday is only $3 per person. Great inexpensive date night. That is true. And it's a great place to watch it. And I think usually popcorn's pretty cheap too. And also on Tuesday of next week, Papal's Barbecue will be from 10 to 6. We have a free presents and meeting Santa. Every child gets a toy and a visit with Santa completely free. And a reminder, we have a lot of ongoing stuff. Christmas in the Park over at Freeman Lake Park, 6 to 11. I've said this before. I will say it again. Please, you heathens, do not come from the north and to try to cross over Dixie. Don't do it. Stop it. Not making any friends with me. Come down to the south side and come in like a normal person. All you're going to do is making people mad and causing wrecks. Don't do it. So come in from the south, come in from downtown, enjoy downtown, then drive through and come up. Makes it much easier. Festival of the Trees over at Colvin Community Center. There's some great trees, and it's indoor and it's heated, so definite plus there. Some awesome trees up there over at Colvin Community Center. And Christmas Village at Brown Pusey House. I haven't been out there yet. I'm going to try to do it Saturday after our dinner. But those lights look fantastic down at Brown Pusey. That's where I got married, was Brown Pusey Garden. So there's a soft spot in my heart for Brown Pusey. That's from nightly from 5 to 10, even on weekdays, and goes all the way through Christmas Day. Lights, carolers. I don't know if they have carolers every night or what time they're there, but I know they do them probably weekends, I would guess. And Santa's also down there around. So that's everything we got, Rachel.
Awesome. I'm super excited about the Brown Pusey House. I want to go. So I'm going to try to squeeze that in this week. But I was cracking up over the traffic thing for Christmas in the Park because I'm one of those that like hugs butt so no one can squeeze in. Like I'm like, no. So funny. But I mean, what a packed couple days. I mean, we've got a lot going on. I mean, you could literally go from event to event to event, and that's all you. But I love to live in a community that has so many activities. And I think one of the things I hear from people is that there's not a lot going on. So I love that we can bring a spotlight to the amount of events and amount of opportunities that are happening. So thank you both for that. If you're watching and you know of an event that we missed, make sure to drop it in the comments because we want to make sure that it has its platform and it has its moment. We want to make sure everyone knows about what's happening in our community. So don't forget to check our link tree at hardinlocal.com to find related links to the podcast each week. So, all right, are we getting into business news, guys? Anything we missed on local events? Any comments, Phil?
Yeah, I just wanted to make it clear. That's why we went through all the events up to Christmas because we're taking next week off. If we do have a podcast next week, it'll be very trimmed down, but we're not planning on doing another one until the first week in January.
I didn't even know I would have been here with you guys. Jeez.
I would have been here too. I would have been like hanging out, like what's going on?
John and I would have been like, are you on?
Well, maybe we'll do something ad lib. I just didn't want anybody to feel like we had to do something the last 2 weeks of the year. But we'll talk about it later, I guess.
All right. Well, let's jump into business news with Nate Bryan. I'm excited. I think we've got a lot to share. That's important this week. So, Nate, you've got a business update for this week. But first, I want to remind everyone about a special opportunity. So we talked about this last week. We're still accepting free 90-second business update videos from local businesses, but only until the end of the year. After January 1st, this opportunity will no longer be free. So all you guys run out there and quickly get us your videos, right? At that point, we're going to make some changes. So Phil?
That's right. If you're a local business, this is your chance to get featured on Hardin Local at no cost. Just record a 90-second video telling us what's new with your business, a new product, a milestone, an event, whatever you want our community to know. Pass it along to us and go to hardinlocal.com and find the business update section. There's 2 links there, one to sign up. And there's been several of you guys sign up, but I haven't got the videos uploaded. There's also a guide with a link to where you can upload that video.
And so just so you guys can understand, having the ability to give us that information on what is changing or how your business is being impacted in one way or the other, it puts it on a massive platform. So the fact that Phil is creating this opportunity, I promise you're going to want to take advantage of that. Get your videos in quickly. All right. So now, Nate, I heard that since no one submitted a business update